Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Matthew Serrano bringing you another episode of Smoke Break, where I teach you my own personal spins on barbecue classics, smoking meats, grilling, and general cooking recipes. Of course, today we're doing something very simple. I just got off work like an hour ago, so I didn't have time to make actual meatballs. I'm cheating a little bit, so don't judge me, but this is what we're using. Teriyaki and pineapple. I know that sounds kind of a little out of the ordinary, but trust me, it's delicious. Put it over a bowl of white rice, a little more teriyaki glaze at the end, and I'll show you what's going on. So without further ado, let's fire it up. The seasoning is very simple. I'm using Suzy Q Santa Maria style seasoning, which goes good on pretty much anything, but these meatballs in particular. I'm just gonna wanna rub it down a little bit. These meatballs are not gonna take that long to smoke either. The store-bought one's already kind of pre-cooked, so that kind of gives you an idea. And we're using Williams-Sonoma Hickory Smoked Sea Salt, which I personally like putting on a lot of different stuff. I'll clean up my bar at the end, don't worry about that. All right. Today we're gonna use my Masterbuilt Smokewin Elite. It's the electric smoker, but it does the job very well. I already have it fired up, so let's take it on over there. Today I'm running the Masterbuilt Sportsman Elite electric smoker. People can say all they want about electric smokers, but these wood chips make a difference, and it does the job very well. Today I use apple wood chips. Let me open this up real quick. Currently have it at around 250 degrees. Try to keep it between 225 to 250 at most. Watch out for that smoke in your eyes. And just go ahead and slide that rack right on. There we go. And like I said earlier, it's not going to take long to smoke these, so I'm probably going to give it about 45 minutes before I come back and check it, so we'll be back in a bit. And while we're waiting for those beautiful meatballs to smoke, I want to introduce you to our horses, the beautiful family creatures that we have here on the property in Santa Margarita, Cal. Hello, girl. Look at her. She wants you to subscribe to this channel. Yeah, living out here is pretty awesome, and making barbecue out here is probably one of the perfect places to do it, especially with the summertime coming around. All right, so our meatballs have been in here for about 35 minutes. It's steady right below 250, which is all right. 225 to 250 is where you want to be. Let's check on these. Open them up a little bit. Let that beautiful smoke flow out. In here I have, it's kind of an Asian zing sauce, a little bit of teriyaki mixed with it. Has a little bit of a kick. I'll link the recipe in the description. Of course, you just want to baste these meatballs for a little bit. So let's get a little bit on there. You don't really have to go too crazy, just kind of, not really brushing, I guess you would call it dabbing. Let's put a little bit on there on each of these meatballs. I'm a one-man crew today, by the way. The camera girl is at work, which is my fiance, and she won't be home till 10 o'clock, so I'm in charge of making dinner for the girls and everybody else. So all right, and once we get these all glazed up, dabbed if you will, close the smoker and put it in there, let it smoke again for about 10 to 15 minutes, and we should be good to go after that. We'll be back. And welcome back. I think we finally reached it. I already turned off the smoker because I know for a damn sure these are done. But if you want to make sure for good measure, get yourself a dot or a probe. I have a Maverick brand here, and it should reach an internal of 160 at least. Where we at? Creeping up. As long as it's at 160 or above, you are good to go. And yes, we are there. So let's take this. Is the final product of the meatballs. They were only in the smoker for about 45 minutes. I glazed them 35 minutes in and let them set in the glazer for about 10 minutes. Teriyaki and pineapple. So the glaze itself is actually an Asian zing. The recipe will be in the description, but I'm gonna pour these over a bowl of white rice. We have also have some veggies on the side that I'll saute. So this is pretty much it. This is, you know, if you're at work all day and you don't have time to prep a lot of stuff, I kind of cheated today with the store-bought meatballs, but that's okay. It's delicious. The flavors are there. The smoke from the apple chips will be in there as well. And like I said, this is what we're having for dinner tonight. I hope you enjoyed another episode of Smoke Break with Infamous M. Matthew Serrano is my name. And by the way, if you're wondering what Infamous M is or stands for, what it means, it's an alias. I also do music on the side, hip hop. You can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and Amazon. Feel free to check that out as well. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe to the channel, hit a like button. I'm really trying to raise those numbers up and keep this going. So if you want more episodes and more recipes, I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.